Good morning. So today is October 1st, 2022. And I don't know, I was just sitting here reflecting on my prayer and meditation and what I do every single morning. And I can never really get any sort of grasp on exactly how to pray. You know, it says that in the big book, it says upon awakening, I don't know word for word, but it says that we should be careful that we don't ask for anything, for ourselves, that we only ask to help others, for the opportunity to help others. And, I find myself just saying the word I a lot. I need this, I need to do that, I need this. This is what I need to do next. How am I going to do this? Very rarely am I completely turning myself over to my higher power. And it's such a natural thing for me to do. It's such a default setting to just take over again. I don't know how to get out of that. I can start out my day with turning it over, and I can start out my day with very, very good intentions. But, it's not, doesn't take too long before I get back into doing things my way and getting upset about things I can't control. And, these little things are struggles. So, I'll put this out there for you guys in hopes to help another person. That's why I made this channel. That's why I'm starting this. This is my first video. And I just wanted to come out and say what I'm struggling with. And, I'm making this video so that I can, making this channel and these videos and documenting this because my hopes are that, I can get some of this stuff out because I struggle with even making phone calls to my sponsors or to other friends in the program. And, I struggle with purpose on a day-to-day basis. I feel like I should be doing more than what I'm doing. I wake up every day and I go to the same job, and I should be happy to have a job, and I should be grateful to be able to support my family and do the things that I do. But there's just something missing, man. Some sort of peace, something that I'm looking for. And I'm just hoping that, by putting myself out there and by putting these thoughts down and doing it a different way than I've always been doing it, which is really not sharing them at all, just constantly, regurgitating them within myself. It's a vicious cycle of repetitiveness. So I thought maybe I'd just break that cycle and start doing something different, making these videos and just posting them and just see where that takes me. Just start documenting things. And if the worst case scenario is if nobody watches these, which, is highly unlikely, but, if nobody sees these, then at least I'll be able to look back on them and either see where I've come from or maybe be able to help myself understand a little bit more about where I'm at and what my mind frame is, what my thought process is. Because to tell you the truth, I don't even know. I'm an overthinker, and I think so much about so many different things that it really keeps me from being present in any moments. I've shared this with friends and family, and my brother has this innate ability to remember so many things that I can't remember. And I think one of the reasons why I can't remember things is because very rarely am I truly present in the moment of what's going on right now. I'm either thinking about, something has to do with vanity, whether I look okay or whether I sound stupid or whether, this person's judging me or I'm in judgment. I'm judging that person. I'm thinking about what they say and whether they sound stupid or whether they're being truthful or, there's just whether I'm just sitting in judgment. I heard Theo Vaughn say once that, when I'm in judgment, then I know something's wrong. That's me to a T. If you guys don't know who Theo Vaughn is, he's a comedian. But, you know, he's in recovery, and he says, when I'm in judgment, that I know something's wrong, you know, and I'm outside of my program. And that's me too, you know. I couldn't describe me more, because I never thought I was a judgmental person until I sat down and looked at myself. But man, I judge everybody every single day. And that's why I assumed that everybody's judging me. You know, it's like that old cheater mentality. People who are cheaters think that people are cheating on them. You know, I'm a judgmental person, and I assume that everybody's judging me. I had a sponsor when I first got into this program. My first sponsor, he was a temporary sponsor. He was only on the fifth step. And he said, yeah, I'll be your temporary sponsor, but I'm only on step 5. But you got to find somebody else, but I'll help you out until then. So one night I relapsed, and I called him because I got confronted by the cops in a parking lot. And he came out, and I remember driving home and telling him that I had a self-esteem problem, you know, because I worried about what everybody thought about me. And he said, that's not a self-esteem problem, it's an ego problem. And he started laughing. And I said, why are you laughing? You know, I don't understand. And he said, because it's funny, because you think it's your self-esteem. He goes, people don't give a shit about you as much as you think they do. You know, most people aren't walking around looking at you and thinking these things that you're thinking. That's an ego problem. That's you looking at those things in other people. So you're thinking that those people are looking at those things in you. And in all actuality, most people are not. They're just thinking about themselves. You know, and I remember that statement, because that's really what I'm doing. You know, I'm looking at other people in judgment of myself. And, you know, I'm really not thinking about them. I'm not thinking about, you know, how I can help them or what I can do for them or what they're going through. I'm just judging them based on my own actions. You know, what did they do differently than me? What am I doing better than them? Look at them. You know, I don't do that. I don't act that way. Why do they act that way? I'm judging them based on my own actions instead of looking at them and saying, what are they going through? You know, it's really an ego thing. It's just me just thinking about myself. So then I just assume that everybody's doing that to me. So I'm sure a lot of these videos are going to be me just rambling, but if you're anything like me, then you understand. Today I'm going to try to step outside of myself and do a little bit better at listening to what the instructions of the big book tell me to do, because they're right there in front of me. All I got to do is just practice them. Do my daily inventory. I've already done my prayer and meditation. I just like to stay in the spot that I'm in. I also worked out a little bit today. I'm not quite done. I just got started, but this is something that I struggle with as well. There's like so many things that I want to do. So many things that I want to do. But then I just get stuck in my head, and somehow I twirl around in there, and I talk myself out, rationalize, procrastinate, do all these reasons on why, you know, I shouldn't do them. You know, well, let me rephrase that. I procrastinate, and in my procrastination, I give myself some sort of rationalization on why I should wait or do it another day, or, you know, it's not Monday, so, you know, I shouldn't start today, Saturday. You know, I was going to wait till Monday. Oh, Monday, that'll be the beginning of the week. It's like I do this bullshit where I just go in circles, and I never actually do what I want to do because I sit there and go in circles. It's really annoying. So I'm trying to break that habit and just start to make the decision to do something. So anyways, that's all I got for now. Hope you guys got something out of this. Leave a comment if you'd like, if you're going through what I'm going through. But thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful October 1st, which is a Saturday. And hope you enjoy your weekend. And prayers to all those people down in South Florida. You know, if you're looking at this at a later date, Ian just passed through South Florida, Hurricane Ian. and really messed up Fort Myers and all the South Florida area. I live in Tarpon Springs. We were supposed to get a direct hit, but we didn't. We got fortunate once again here in this area, and but one person's fortune, in these situations is another person's misfortunes. So prayers to those people down south. If you're one of them seeing this video at a later date, we are thinking about you. So thanks, guys. Have a good one.